My great-grandfather had greed, lust for power, and pride. My grandfather had pride. And he did not honor his father. My father had lust for sex. And they were all not religious. They didn't worship any gods. I haven't seen.
Hi,
Hey,
you the minister of this church?
yes I am. Tom Brady, the senior pastor.
Hi, Dylan Warrington. I was wondering if I could talk to you about some strange things that's been happening to me.
Sure. You want to just maybe sit down in the sanctuary?
Sure.
Mary?
Sure.
All right. So what are these strange things that you wanted to talk about?
Well, I've been going through some weird things lately. Like I've been feeling like somebody's been watching me, or felt like someone was breathing on my neck. And one night I felt like I was pulled out of bed, and the next morning I found a bruise on my ankle. And then last night I see a black figure in the bathtub, and I black out and wake up on the bathroom floor. It seems so real.
I was just wondering if maybe there's something from your past that maybe you feel guilty about, or maybe even something that you'd like to confess.
No, that's the thing, Tom. I've never sinned. I want to tell you something about my family history. It is said that my great-grandfather and great-grandmother couldn't have any children. My great-grandfather was raised to grow to a powerful position in life and to carry on the family name. And because they could not have children, it is said that he went and made a deal with a demon. And that the deal was he would be given a son and raised to the highest position in the company he worked for, but at a cost. He had to turn over his wife after their son was born. And so he reluctantly made the deal. But when the time came, he dumped boiling water on her face in hopes that the demon would no longer desire her. But this angered the demon, and he cursed my family. I know this must sound crazy, but here's where it gets strange. I figure the bottom line of this curse is that the family name was not to carry on. The curse goes that his son, my grandfather, would die at age 20, giving the family 20 years of life with him before he died. And he does die at age 20 in his sleep. But he ended up getting a woman pregnant before he died. And so the family thought the curse was over since my grandfather died. But then 21 years go by, and my father dies at age 21 on his birthday. The family thought it was just coincidence since he was drinking that night and he died in a car crash. But now here I am. But the reason I think this is real is because I was told by my grandmother that my grandfather and father went through similar things before their deaths. Tom, my birthday's tomorrow.
So you think this demon or this curse is after you or out to get you in some way?
Yes, I've done some research on the 10 Commandments and the 7 deadly sins, and this is what I've come up with. Having greed and pride are sins. My great-grandfather had greed and pride. My grandfather also had pride, and he also despised his father. The commandments go, honor thy father. My father had the sin of lust for sex. And on top of all that, none of them were religious. None of them that believed in any God.
Do you worship God?
No, but I've never denounced the Christian God, or any other gods for that matter. I've done my research over the years, and I've come to the conclusion that no one religion is right over the other. Therefore, I'm not sure who or what God is. I'm still not sure what is real and what is right. I'm still searching for answers on that aspect. But I know what the Christian sins are, and I know I have not sinned, not even saying the Lord's name in vain. What can I do? What can I do to end this curse?
Well, I think it's good to keep searching and keep looking for answers. The God I believe in wouldn't offer a curse, and so I find strength and support from God. And I think you need to look for what your God, what you believe in, and how that God can help you or support you through this difficult time.
But in the case that we speak of now, does it really matter? If I believe in a greater good, that I strive for the light and not the dark, and that I've never done anything wrong in my whole life, wouldn't he in this situation still be on my side? Wouldn't he still protect me?
Well, I think it's important to strive to light or to try to live for the greater good, so continue to do that. But I'm not sure that I believe that God protects us from everything bad that could happen. However, I do think God will support you and help you through that, but only support. One thing I might add, though, Dylan, is that you're in control of your own soul and your own actions, and not some demon. And so I think the important thing to focus in is on that, and that it's your soul, and you believe in a God that's going to help you get through things, and the demon's not in control.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Hi, how you doing? Come on in. How can we help you?
Looking for a pistol.
Okay. And are you looking for something to conceal carry or something you want to use at the range?
Personal defense.
Personal defense?
What about that one right there?
Well, that is a Ruger SR9C. That's a great gun. Magazine has 2 mags. This mag holds 13 rounds. The second mag holds 17 rounds. Pretty nice sights on it. Good price. We're pretty competitive on our pricing.
I'll take it.
Okay. And could I get you your driver's license?
Yeah.
We have a little bit of paperwork to fill out. Okay, Dylan?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Mink.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. If you would, go ahead and spell everything out. I need you to print. On your birthday, 2 digits, 4 digits.
Okay.
You don't have a conceal, so we probably should include your social.
Okay.
I need to know if you're Hispanic or not, and then your race. If L is no, don't answer 12.
Okay.
State of residence, if you're a U.S. citizen. And then your signature and today's date, and then I fill everything else out.
Okay.
I will take this and get some paperwork started for you. Dylan, are you going to need anything else besides the gun? Maybe some ammunition?
Yeah, maybe some like self-defense rounds.
Okay. These are the Hornady Critical Defense. I think you'll be real happy with those.
Okay. I'll take those.
Okay. I'll get the box for that longer. Oh, I see it's your birthday tomorrow. Is this a gift for yourself?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. In just a minute, we'll call this one the Wix Operations. Yes, one check, please. Warrington, Warrington, Dylan, D-Y-L-A-N. Proceed is confirmed. May I have your name? And your Brady ID. Thank you so much. All right, sounds like everything's in order there. Dylan, I'll just get this ammo added. Okay, your total is $574.19. Lisa? If I can just get you to sign here. Anything else we can do for you?
No, that'll be it.
All right. Okay, well, hope you enjoy the day and come back and see us.
All right, thank you.
Hello? I want to do this alone. Love you.
Dylan. How good to see you.
What?
It isn't here, Dylan. Your gun. I don't allow those kinds of things in my home.
You're him, aren't you? The demon that cursed my family.
I've been watching you very closely. I know you have no children. So this is the end of the line. Dylan, where are your shoes? It's hot here in my home. There. That's better, isn't it? As I was saying, you are the end of the line. But allow me to show you everything that's happened to your past generations. Walter Warrington.
Who are you?
Here, your great-grandfather in his misery. You're in my home. I can give you what you seek. Striking a deal with me. So, what do you say? Your stupid great-grandfather, thinking he could outwit me and have all to himself. Whoops. Oh, here we go.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It was an accident.
Oh my god. Are you okay? We're gonna go. Come on. We're gonna go.
I can't believe you could be so foolish to go and do something like this. And then he has to go and disfigure your face and make it so that you are not beautiful anymore.
What? I thought that was an accident.
No. He thought that I would no longer want you anymore, and that he would get away with everything he wants. I would just kill the child you so greatly desired.
No,
No,
please don't.
Please don't.
No. You deserve to suffer more. I will let you all live and have your son for 20 years. But come his 20th birthday, his soul will be mine, and your name will not live on.
Please don't do this.
You will not deceive me again. And here I took the soul of your grandfather. The name was not supposed to carry on from here, but it did. You think you can deceive me again? Now that you've changed the rules, I changed the rules. I will test fate and give your grandson an additional year. But come his 21st birthday, his soul will be mine, and your name will not live on. Oh look, your Inception. Your father, a real role model. Oh, watch. This is my favorite part.
I had no idea your mother was pregnant.
Oh, your great-grandmother. She didn't know either. Nor did your great-grandfather.
Yes, I know who you are.
Oh, your poor great-grandfather doesn't know you exist. I took his son's soul, his grandson's soul, and his wife killed herself. So he doesn't know how to live with himself. So he decides to take his own life, thinking that his family line is now dead.
Yes. Yes, you will.
And then it happens. I find that your father's blood has continued. And so I go to hell and find your great-grandfather in the woods of suicides and profligates.
You think you can try this again? You think having a great-grandson and killing yourself is gonna end this curse?
I have a great-grandson? You mean God answered my prayer?
What? God heard your prayer?
Yes, I prayed to God, asking him to punish me and not my kin, that I would not interfere with my grandson's life. I asked him to punish me and give my grandson a child by his hand and not mine, so that his name can live on.
Firstly, a man who has never been religious in his entire life cannot just one day pray to God and hope to be answered. Secondly, you committed suicide. You committed a sin. And you are in my world, so my rules still apply.
No!
And so I make this change. I will test fate and give your great-grandson an additional year. Become his 22nd birthday, his soul will be mine, and your name will not live on.
No! Please no!
All you had to do was give me your wife.
So here we are, on your 22nd birthday. Happy birthday. Yes, it was me who made those weird things happen to you up until this day. I did similar things to your father and your grandfather before you. So much fun. What pathetic excuses of life they were.
Shut up!
Aw, feeling sentimental. What's it like not having any male role models in your life? What's it like not having a father or grandfather to give you fatherly love?
Shut up!
Did you forget? This is my home. You have no power here.
You're in control of your own soul and not some demon. It's your soul.
No, Azazel. You have no power over me. You may have cursed me and my family, but I have something that they didn't have.
Oh, do tell.
I am without sin. My great-grandfather made the first mistake striking a deal with you. He was greedy and had a lust for power and pride. 3 of the 7 deadly sins. My grandfather also had pride, and he did not honor his father. He despised his father. Honor thy father. And my father had lust, sexual lust. And on top of all that, none of them were religious. None of them were believers in God.
Your point?
I've never sinned. I've never been plagued with wrath, greed, sloth, pride, lust, envy, or gluttony. I have honored my mother and grandmother, and with my father too if I had a father in my life. I've never committed adultery. I've never stolen. I've never bared false witness against another. And I've never coveted anything in my whole life. I've lived a simple, humble life.
You have forgotten one or four things. The whole belief in God thing.
Yes, the first commandment is that you should have no other gods before me. And the second commandment states that you shall not make idols. The third states that you shall not take the Lord's name in vain. And the fourth states, remember the Sabbath, keep it holy. It is true that I am not religious. It is true that I am not a firm, true believer in God. However, I have no other gods before him nor after. I'm still searching for answers. I have no idols. I don't believe in that sort of thing. I've said many things in my life, but taking the Lord's name in vain is not one of them. As for the Sabbath, I may not go to church, I may not pray, but I try not to work on Sundays.
See, you aren't God's perfect little being, and I still don't see your point.
My point is that even though I am not a Christian, even though I don't go to church, or pray, or believe 100% in God and Christianity, I still believe that if God is there watching me, I have enough going for me, that He will be on my side.
Enough!
And I also know that I have a say in my life. And I say you, Azazel, have no control over me. This soul is mine, not yours!
Enough! It's time to end this!
You have no power over me! This soul is not yours to take!
I own your soul!
No, I do!
Give me my sword!
You have to end this curse. No more! Let me live in peace!
You have no place to be making demands! I own your whole family! I own your blood! I own your soul!
Hey guys, I wanted to show you a little behind the scenes of one scene in the third movie, the hell scene. Here, let me turn this towards me so I can see it. Now this is Mia here, the makeup artist, and a harpy in this scene. And here for the blood, I actually used a turkey baster that my dad was squeezing as she took the piece of wood away. And now this scene it took a lot of planning. The weather wouldn't cooperate with us. We had to, keep postponing it. And here, let me turn this so I can see. Oh!